back up again today. Another 4mm. There we go. I'm gonna go for a snake today. Put all those right there.
Buggy. Phone holder. There we go. Why am I dropping my hammers into water? So that way the wood swells up the gray end of it. Helps lock it in place for some of my hammers that are a little bit loose and wobbly. I need to replace a couple handles, especially on my little mule deer hammer. It's kind of loose. I need to keep better care of my equipment, but it's been hard. Times are a little bit crazy right now, but that's okay. But in other news, I have my first little farmer's market coming up, hopefully Saturday. So it's crunch time on all these necklaces. So far, come on. There we go. So far, here's a collection. So for a little troll cross. Got a heart that I forged up. This is actually what I'm doing right now. A little snake. And then just a spiral. You see how good these sell. I'm gonna make 4-piece. It's a plan. So either 4 or 5 a piece, and that's the real goal, but I have 2 days to do that. So crunch time, it takes me about 30 minutes a piece and kind of limited in time. I just wasted 30 minutes just now talking to neighbors, so it's not very productive. See, it's rounding out perfectly. I'm just cycling through different hammers. I have my go-tos in the water right now. We're about halfway done with that. Flip it around. Get the other side hot. While I'm doing that, I'm going to kill some of the lights. I usually like it much darker in here. The reason being, the darker it is, the more you can see how hot your metal is. So bright orange is good for shaping. Adult red, that's good for bending. And a cold piece of metal is good for braking. So shaping, bending, and braking, those are the three metals. And then burning is whenever you get it way, way too hot. There's also forge welding that you can do. It's a little harder to do with my little propane forge, but a coal forge I have, 100% you can get there. You can burn it actually very easily. I've made a couple knives so far from a coal forge, and it's a lot of fun, but unfortunately where I'm located at, you can't use one of those, and so here we are, clean propane. I just found out, knew this whole content making thing, but I did just find out that in order to go live on TikTok, you need 10,000 followers. So to get followers, I gotta make videos though, and so there's that. I need to start making a little bit more content. But all my friends are encouraging me. Honestly, this is an art that's not really seen anymore. There's a couple guys I've seen, like Yellow Goose, Norse Forge. That guy's one of my favorites. A couple different pages where they're doing blacksmithing, bladesmithing, just making neat stuff, and so someday I'll aspire to be like them. Just gotta get better equipment, more time, and honestly, the schedule right now, I just, for y'all that don't know, I just had a newborn back on March 4th, and so she just turned a month old, just now. So that's exciting, but still having a 1 month old and trying to go out here and forge and make things, and then try and make videos also, yeah, it can be a little difficult. But I've seen people do a lot more with a lot less, and so it's definitely doable. Alright, we're cold. So, now it's fully rounded out. What I want to go ahead and focus on is tapering down one end, and then this other end, I'm going to go ahead and make it into a snake's head. All I have to do is just smash it, shape it, and then it's kind of delicate on the shaping part. I'll probably have to grind just a little bit of it. But the snake head isn't near as complicated. You'll see, it's probably something I want to make soon. I want to start getting into it because a blacksmith's leaf, making it, mine's very simple right now. It's just a blob of metal with some cuts in it, you know. But you can see some very talented people that can make a leaf look realistic, just a metal, realistic looking leaf, and it's amazing. And that's really where a blacksmith measures his talent at. So I've heard it's through leaves, but I'm one of one out here, and so I'm just measuring off of how well I can do this. Good.
his little neck. Use a smaller bowl. No, I'm not even gonna use bowl. It's a cross beam. Small one. Good for very exact hits. Still learning on this actually. This one's kind of new to me. Shaping the very end of it. Done it twice now. Actually done it once now. And so honestly we'll see how this goes. Last time I used a ball to spread the material. Now I'm going to try and use this cross beam and see how this goes. Didn't work beautifully. That's worth a try. Now, moving the ball. That's what I was after. See how it's spreading it out? What you're after. Now, at the very end, let's try and do this all by hand. I really prefer it that way. Probably gonna have to grind it at the very end. Very end, we're gonna take it, spread it, and taper at the very end. If I'm good enough and I have enough precision with these hammer blows, then it'll work. Really good chance I'm not gonna be that good. So. There's that. My fear is I'm going to make a delamination here. There it is. You see it starting to come together. And it's going to be very quick, hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. I'm only going to get those very few seconds to work it. Honestly, that can be very frustrating. Wasn't enough on that one. Now the problem is whenever you start getting to that point, now it's gonna, once you have it so wide and so flat, whenever you start to hammer it down, it curls over. Immediately once it starts curling like that, it gets cold. You try and smash that down, it's not gonna weld itself down because it's not hot enough. If I heated this thing up to where it's hot enough to do that, why would it? I have no idea. That doesn't even seem worth it. But you get these cold shuts, these laminations, and it makes it look like crap, to be honest. And it's the last thing I want is for it to look like crap while I'm trying to sell them, you know? No brainer. Also, it's like, yeah, I don't even know how to describe how small, trying to hold on to this and then hit it precisely and not have it fling off and catch everything on fire. Super great, because really forging is just everything's on fire. You know, these are hot right now. You're sure if you hold a big enough piece of metal, your anvil's going to get hot. Your hammer doesn't really get hot. All these bricks are hot, and I knock these down perpetually. I've burned my thumb God knows how many times because I like try and catch the very breakable fire brick, very hot fire brick, and I know better every time, and I do it every time. Actually, I kind of like how that looks. I very much like how that looks. Yeah, I like that. Now I'm going to use a cross beam, make it more noticeable where the head begins. Right across the top. And then the head should be done. Here, and then we're just going to go ahead and grab it. There we go. That's a snake head if I've ever seen one. Honestly, actually, that's a kind of neat idea. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I'm going to toss 2 eyes on it, and that's a wee little crack to show his nose. Let's use this. I don't think I actually have a chisel small enough. Yeah. Wee little baby ought to work. Set her there. Not a metric ton, just enough to be noticeable. Yeah, definitely didn't hit that one hard enough. It was already too cold. Try that again. But obviously, see what I'm going after now. Let's see if I actually have me something small. Eyes. I don't have a punch. I have plenty of punches sitting around, but yeah, well, let's keep going. Quick, easy. This ought to work a little bit better. It's a little sharper. Let's set those there. Go. That was better. Toss 2 little dots in there. This guy. He's big. looks ridiculous. Yeah, it looks kind of ridiculous. Yeah, that looks kind of ridiculous. Alright, that's not the best idea ever. We'll roll with it. I mean, we're right here. Alright, now that made Snakehead as cartoonish as it looks. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on and taper down that other end. After I finish the taper, it's just a twist. Fairly simple. Thought I saw a crack. Not too thrilled, but I don't know. Maybe it's just a mind mess with me. trial and error, now I know that I don't really want to use my bigger tools, my larger tools. Damn, these things. Damn, these pliers. It actually makes it very hard to do these small bends, and so honestly, the best thing that I have is my needle nose pliers. So as that is. Same thing goes for holding on to it too. This has been the easiest thing for me. Just using this. That's a pretty nice even taper down. Take it over there to the grinder real fast. I reckon that's fine for me. That was an honest mistake, thinking that if I tossed more of eyes and a nose on it, that would make it look better. It just not look better. But who knows? Maybe somebody will think that looks cute. And all I'm doing is knocking down this hard end. The last thing I want is for somebody to get stabbed with this. So I made it too sharp. That'd be pretty silly. Alright. Now, twist. I'm just going to keep that guy here around. That way I can see which way I want to go with it. Because I mean, this one is beautiful. I did this one really well. So I did a right hand twist, another right hand twist, and then a left hand twist. So again, to kind of sit like this. And honestly, what I might do is do a left hand, right hand, left hand. I might do it backwards. Just for experimenting of it. I mean, in all reality, these are all unique pieces, each and every one of them. Here's the left. It's crazy how easy metal bends whenever you get that hot. Putting barely any force into it. It's very easy. It's amazing. The moment it gets cool, you know you can't bend it anymore. Like this. I wanted this to actually be tucked in a little bit more. Turned in, actually. Yep. direction. Sitting here trying to think it out. See what I'm gonna have to end up doing. Yep. There we go. More circular. Turn out okay. Being pretty picky, to be honest. So, now it needs to loop underneath. Now, well, you can see it at this point. But it loops this way. So we're doing a turn this way, and then another turn that way. Unfortunately, I did it to myself. So, yeah, no, I did it correctly. So it's going to go loop, loop, and then loop back around, back over the bottom. No, right over the top. Yeah, we'll go over the top. Look at a little massive snake right now. It's like a little music note. Pretty slow music. said yesterday, the troll cross was harder. I lied. This snake is definitely the hardest. That is, yeah. Yeah, so hop one out. Yep. That's what hurt you. It's crazy because it took me about a year to learn to keep these cool. And I would bend tools left and right. I could not figure it out. Until an older gentleman told me about that. Called me an idiot. As it was, you know, rightfully so. Yep. Gotta cool your tools. All I gotta do is just pull that down. So I want the head down a little bit further. That's coming along. Very, very well. Slow work. On. Make it easier to look at it. There we go. There we go. Look at it like that, yeah? Sure enough, doing it wrong. Slowly but surely, each time, pulling down a little further. Yeah, I don't want it side by side, it makes it look weird. I want them above each other. More like that. Tip of the tail and roll it towards it, and that'll give me more length on the other side. Struggling there for a little bit, it's like trying to decipher what the heck's going on. find it out. That was honestly, that was a pain. That was a little bit harder than what I was thinking. So went way easier than what I remember. Alright. Move all these out of the way. Probably just gonna tap it. Look at dents. They're a bit too dense. Prettiest. I'll do that. Alright. Oh, shiz. Alright. Yeah, right there. And hot. No pun intended. That'd been really hot. Toasty. There we go. No Snek. Nothing special. Little split nose, two little eyes. Nice. It's not bad. Neat. Alright, thank you guys for watching.